Hey, touch it now, rub it now, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it now, touch it. I like, see me? I figured I'd do a little squeezy touchy dance. So, yeah, that's how it goes. Hey, Brennan. Hey, Seductive Steve. Hey. Steve, can you hear me okay? Or Brennan? Or anyone else that's in the chat? Because I haven't done this in a week or so. What's up, Brant? How you doing? Hey, Mr. Pence. How are you? Does everybody hear me good? Oh, I say whatever. We netted up. Wally, what are you guys doing? How's everybody this Saturday evening or afternoon, depending on where you are, or some places it's Sunday morning? Wally, Patrick, what's up? I'm not going to be on here too terribly long, but I did want to check in with everybody. It's 6:53 Eastern. I have an echo sometimes. I don't really know what to do about that. I will just stream. Josh, you're streaming at 9:30 Eastern, if I remember right. I'll be in the chat there, chatting it up with you folks. Seductive Steve's son keeps saying rub it. I actually have just finished editing the Double Life episode that ended with us having Royal Rumble, which was, it was pretty crazy. But it was a lot of fun to edit. Hold on one moment. But it is quite. Hey, Alyssa, 351 the West Coast. Yes, it was boring, Wally. What was boring? Did I ask a question? I'm sorry. I was in Princeton this week. I started the week in New York City Monday. Then I had to take the train to Princeton, New Jersey, and then I came home last night. It's been a long week. But next week, I'm home all week, which is crazy. Yeah, Josh around 9:30, so all of us should join Josh's chat then. Oh, the Royal Rumble. Well, the Royal Rumble may have been boring for you. For those that were at my house, because we played Royal Rumble game, it was different. And you'll see when episode 16 of Dub Life comes out, but it was quite humorous. I enjoyed editing that video and making the trailer today. Yeah, I've got the I figured I would be Kaioken times 10 Big Dub today. So I've got that behind me. I've got those lights set differently. All the lights in my house I can make be whatever color I want to be. So Seductive Steve says his son keeps saying rub it. Well, that's pretty normal. When I was with Josh, his son kept saying squeeze it, Billy, as Knight of Ren would say there. What's up, Wingnut? Touch that thing. Let's see. Sorry, my older sister. So what I wanted to tell you about why I'm going live is we are almost done getting some merchandise ready for Big Dub. That's a weird statement for me to say. If you watched my video, I think yesterday when I was in the airport, none of this that we're doing is about Mike Bravo. Padded is a good one. I haven't broke out Padded yet. That's an oldie but a goodie. This is not a financial thing. I do it because I like to interact with you. I have fun. Like I've said in many videos, I've been doing this forever and ever anyway. This is a better way to share it with folks. But a lot of people, when Seductive Steve gave me the t-shirt for Christmas, a lot of people met that very positively. And so that shirt's an exclusive. That may have to be a convention exclusive if we ever replicate that. But we have some merchandise that will be coming probably this week, a merchandise storefront that my older sister Kimberly, who does some graphic design and different things like that for her career, is helping me out. And Alyssa, specifically for you, I recruited the services of my sister so that my older sister Kim, who you've only seen a few times, my younger sister Victoria is who you see frequently. But Kim lives close to me. She just lives like 30 minutes away. So you see her and her husband Mike in my videos sometimes. But Victoria's who visits. So she comes from out of town. So you see her a little more often. Kim and Mike and I, we just like go to dinner. It's nothing really eventful. Hey, Rob, how are you? Feliciano, are you still looking for the Iron Man, Venom, and Hulk? If you're talking about the Pops, I'm not. I'm looking for the Black Panther and the Loki, if that's what you're talking about. So anyway, I wanted to have some merchandise that would be what the folks want, but also have a couple things that could be all right for the ladies. So it's not just squeezing on, the bustier type of situation. So anyway, that stuff should come soon. It's if you want it. I'm gonna try to price it just to basically cover the cost and, maybe make a buck or two. I'm not trying to get rich off of it. So I hope it'll be affordable. I'm letting her design it, and then I'll figure out how to set the prices and stuff. So if you want it, you can have it. If you don't want it, it's okay too. It doesn't hurt my feelings. What hurts my feelings is on my Instagram poll when I ask if you miss me and people vote no. That hurts my feelings. That was sad. Poo-poo people. Voyager, hello. So merchandise coming soon this week. Like I said, I am home all week. I leave again a week from tomorrow, Sunday, to go to Maine, which is going to be terribly cold. Terribly, terribly cold. What's up, Kiwi? Squeeze that thing is right. So I appreciate that, Josh. Yeah, and the mean thing doesn't really bother me. Doesn't really bother me. Oh, I guess I'll show that. So Brennan, hold on. I don't know how to do that. If I hit 200 subs, I'll do a giveaway later this week. If you guys want to swing by my channel after the stream, yeah, swing by Brennan's. There'll be time between my stream and before Josh's stream. Those are the only streams you need to worry about. And tonight at least. And do that. And check out Brennan's channel if you want to. Has Brennan already hit 200? If so, congratulations. So I started Dub Life today. Had a good day. Went to the swap meet. Went to GameStop, spent some time with James. I got to see the NECA turtles. I got to rub my NECA turtles. I got to put them in my mouth. Oh, and but I can't buy them yet. Can't buy them till the 6th. So I'll go back and get them on the 6th. Wally asked earlier, when I was in New York, Wally, I did go to Image Anime, which I'm not sure if you've been there yet or not. But I did go to Image Anime and picked up the SH Figure Arts Princess Leia that somehow I didn't pre-order anywhere, and the UArts Iron Man Mark 22 that was like the Marvel Age of Heroes convention exclusive in Asia. I picked that up, which was lovely. And I picked up a Tamashi Web exclusive one-up mushroom and mushroom block for my Mario display. I think that was the only SHF Mario thing I never got. What's up? Yeah, Kiwi Hater's going to hate. I mean, honestly, I just thought it was funny to put their name on the Instagram. So, yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't hurt my feelings one bit. Let's see. So I did pick those up, Wally, when I was in the city at Image Anime. I did see the SH Figure Arts Wasp, which looked fantastic, and the Falcon. And I'm trying to think. They had the SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Mr. Satan, which looked wonderful. I can't, but I wasn't going to pay that extra price. Something new I learned today. Josh, this may be of interest to you. I said on my Instagram, but I don't know if anybody caught it. What's up, man? How are you? GameStop on their pre-order list had Asmus Toys 6-scale Lord of the Rings stuff. Great. That's great for pre-order. So I imagine they're getting it through Diamond. I know I talk a lot about the business side. I know a lot of you probably don't care, but that's kind of the things I'm interested in because that's what I do for a living every day. So they had Arwen from Asmus Toys. Asmus is like Hot Toys for those of you that don't know. Oh, thank you, Carnage. You don't got to do that, man. Thank you, Carnage. I appreciate that. So y'all go show Carnage some love. Wally, Image Anime is dangerous. But they had the Arwen from Asmus. All my Asmus I've always ordered from Sideshow. And so I've never had the opportunity to find that. And the thing that's good is it's the same price as Sideshow, no shipping costs, and you get GameStop rewards, and you could trade in like old PlayStation games for it. So that's really good. If they're going to start carrying 6-scale stuff, I'm in. That was good news today. So I'm picking up my first Hot Toy Marty McFly. Is it the Marty McFly who's got the board? That one's cool. I've almost picked that up myself a couple times. Night of Ren picked up the Black Series and Legends Apocalypse Magneto today. That's cool. I saw, for those of you that are in Ohio near Josh, the toy department had the SDCC Sentinel and the SDCC Galactus from Marvel Universe. Those are great. I would love to get that Marvel Universe stuff, but you got to be in store. You got to go get them. Rob, I'm not going to Toy Fair. My buddy Adonis gets invited, obviously, because he's a buyer and seller, but we just haven't worked it out. It's hard to get the time off for him sometimes, and it's expensive to go to New York City. If somehow any of my YouTube friends ever had an opportunity to go, I would go with these points to go, whatever. Josh and I think, would love to go together. That'd be fantastic. So, but not this year, unfortunately. Let's see. Master Universe Vintage. Yeah, Voyager. That's on Big Bad now, right? And it ended from direct from the retail day, I think. So I guess it's a little marked up on Big Bad. Carlos, hello to you. How are you doing, sir? I am yummy, Brennan. Thank you. Yeah. The vintage Batman lights. Do y'all want them to be a different color? If you want to be a different color, put a color in the chat. But I'm not going to keep changing it because then I'd just be playing with my phone the whole time. I'm thinking about pick up the Dragon Ball SH figure arts. I don't know. Which ones? MVG Toy Gaming Show. Dragon Ball figure arts are wonderful. I think there's a lot of folks in here that collect them. Mike, I don't collect Hot Wheels for no reason other than I just don't. While the Image Anime is so underrated, that Mr. Satan is great. Like the eyes bulging out face is wonderful. Image Anime, I love. It's my very favorite store in terms of that. Now, like when at some point I'm gonna do a video where I rank all of my favorite kind of stores I visited. That'll be a video. And Image Anime wouldn't be on that. There you go. There's green. But I will. Image Anime is my favorite store to go because they have everything displayed and all of it. Stitch figure arts like from forever, and you can get convention exclusives there. But I mean, it's New York City prices, and that's part of it. Celebrating the launch of my business, my buddy. Good, Ascending Collectibles. That's cool, awesome, good job. 200 subs. Channel or their channel as well. Steve, the SH figure arts Thor looks awesome. Josh and I both. I don't know, Josh, if you're still in here. I think Anime Export is where we have imported it from. We had to pay in full. So, we may end up with like, I don't even know what's going to show up in the mail, but hopefully it's Thor. I have ordered, I think, 5 more head sculpts from Golden Hand Customs. I'll review when they come in. They're in the mail right now. I'll check that Thor one and see if I want it. I do want the T'Challa one. 30 people in the chat, it looks like. Thank you very much. You can like it and get some folks in here. Get fired up for the weekend. Feliciano got my 2 SH figure arts. I love Boo. That Boo is one of my favorite things. MVG Toy, I would recommend pre-ordering some of the ones that are sitting there now for the movie if they're still available. And you can get the Cyan Raised on Earth Goku, which is cheap and great. Brant, anybody get the pre-order? Yeah, I on the God Goku, the Blue God Goku, I pre-ordered it on Big Bad when it popped up the other day. What are my thoughts on the Mythos collection from Sideshow? Carlos, I am not familiar with that. Message me on Instagram and tell me what that is. I can't imagine living there. Well, I love New York, but I won't want to be there all the time. Yes, Kiwi, I pre-ordered that. God Goku. Hulk it. Thor's kind of pricey, but looks good. He's pricey because he's a Japan exclusive. So if you order from Big Bad or anywhere that imports him, you're paying the import price twice. Josh and I got him for $65, $70. Mine was a little bit cheaper than Josh's because the dollar was stronger when I ordered than it was when he ordered, but it's something like that. But those are probably long gone. Rob, no, I don't think I'm having a Super Bowl party. Typically, I watch the Super Bowl with my dad every year and drive to his house, but I've been on the road so much recently, and I'm pretty tired and beat up that I think I'm just going to stay here, and I don't think I'm hosting a party. I've got a couple parties I could go to. I could host one, but I may just stay home. I don't know. I may be uneventful. Also, I'm going to look at ticket prices tomorrow. If they drop below $1,500, I'll consider going. If they get below $1,000, I will go. So when it's game day, you know, since I can just drive there now because it's in Atlanta, I may go. We'll see. Yeah, thanks, Kiwi. Drop a like. Hello, everyone. The skull stuff on Sideshow, I'll have to check that out. My go-to online store, Wingnut, is freshfigures.com. You can see that in the link of any of my movie comments. That's my buddy Adonis. You've seen Adonis a few times. That's where David and I are always hanging out on Saturday. We're just there today, if you saw on Instagram. Adonis is a great guy, and he prices below all the other online retailers that make their prices public. He still has to deal with MSRP. He has a good shipping policy. So I use, and he's my buddy too, so I know that I can buy figures from him, support him, and I know his kids. It puts food on his kids' table, so that's the most important thing to me. I do also order from Big Bad for things they get that he may not get or whatever. Yeah, let's see. Waiting on Bluefin does sell. Oh, you're waiting on Bluefin distribution license. That's good. Yeah, clean good. That Goku's good. Kid Boo looks good. Wally, correct. Yeah, squeeze it, Barry. Rub it, touch or feel. Hey, put it in the mouth. That's right. Hey, Peepo, what's up? Chris. Yeah, I'm going to try to put, I think you posted that on one of my daily dubs. Could I post a video about how we did the lighting? I would like David and I to do a not a goofy video, but like, you know, he doesn't have to be silent, David. He could talk and tell us how to do things. Sometimes he's camera shy, but the lighting we picked, the way we built the room, I mean, I've had a couple friends that have been telling me for like 3 or 4 years, or well, I guess about 3 years now since I've built this house, that I need to do a video on my whole house, because my whole house is pretty smart, has pretty smart technology, as the folks that have visited me can attest to. And so, like, showing the thermostats and the locks and the garage door opener and, you know, all the different things that are smart in the house. And that would be also the lights, how to get them smart, something like that. So I will try to do that at some point here pretty soon. Monkeys, what's up? Steve, any other release information on Target, Captain Marvel, Star Force Legend? There's a page up I saw on Foosh Weekly last night that I think you can find the what's it called, DPCI now, and there's actually a page on Target.com to see it. And I think mid-February, so soon, a couple weeks, is when that Captain Marvel is coming out, Legends. Kiwi, that's how I like to buy. Oh yeah, support the small guy if I can. I mean, the other side of it is I am not any mezcos I'm high for 1 minute. I'm not going to support the quote unquote small guys at my own pocketbook expense, right? Like, sometimes you see some of these small retailers and they're marking it up. So let's say that something's available for $50 on Amazon, $50 on Big Bad Toy Store, but $65 on a small store. I mean, that's just taking $15 out of my own family's pockets. So I don't love that. But if it's competitive, then I'm going to support the small store every time. So Brant can't wait for Double Life on Sunday. Watch that instead of the Super Bowl. Tomorrow's episode is where I'm with some of my coworkers, and we go up into Chicago, Wisconsin. It was freezing, but it wasn't like what it has been this week. I go to Quake Collectibles. That's the only collectible store, so it's different. A lot of food in that episode. So those of you that like the eating, that's happening. So Mezco, I'm hyped for art. I want the Ghostbusters 4-pack. I wish that would ever release. Probably the one I'm most excited for is Hela. Now that we have Thor and Hulk, I can't wait for the Hela. Hope that shows up soon. Yeah, Lewis, you got to squeeze it, over and over again. Rob, is the next Dub Life going to have you with your head in the toilet? No. So tomorrow's episode is 14. which is Wisconsin and Chicago. Following week, 15, which is I'm in Ohio. And then 16. 16 is heading the toilet. It's a couple weeks away. It is a lot more than heading the toilet, but that is when it's coming. And the reason that is, I know that's kind of disappointing. I mean, I think you'll still enjoy the other episodes. But this week, I just got done with. I didn't film any Dub Life the whole week, Monday through Friday. And it's because I was at corporate national business meeting. I had to do some presentations. I had to wear the dress coat and all that stuff. And I didn't have any chance to film anything. Like, even if I'd filmed stuff, you've been like, why are you filming yourself giving a PowerPoint presentation? Boring. So I knew I'd be behind, and I didn't want you to have an interruption of a week. So I went ahead and filmed ahead, did a couple things so that you'd have more episodes. So you won't see any interruption, but that's still a couple weeks away to head in the toilet. And it's there's a lot that happens in that episode. Let's see. Wally, New York is expensive. Yeah, Ohio is cool. And I think I'll talk about this when I'm in that episode, but it is very interesting in that I forgot that Kenner was headquartered right there. And so, like, Star Wars action figures originated in that part of Ohio, and that turned it into a hotbed. So that is not something I had thought about before, but that's why they have so many stores, which is really cool. There's a lot of stuff there. Feliciano, how does my friend that sells us figure arts get his stuff in? Because I went to see and he didn't have any in there. You're talking to me? Are you talking about Adonis? He orders from Bluefin, just like anyone else. And he's got a bunch of figure arts. Like right now, I was just there today, and he's got Black Panther and Ant-Man and Captain America and Black Widow. And then he's got, I don't know what else, but I know he has those, maybe Hulk. If you went to see him at the swap meet, maybe you just saw it when he didn't have as much stuff. I don't know. Brant, yeah, I want to hunt for the binary Captain America or Captain Marvel as well. We will try to find that. Steve probably wants it. Kiwi, yeah, that's right. Billy, well, Billy doesn't live near me. I would like to be hanging out with Billy. Billy is in Ohio. Old Billy, squeeze it, Billy. Brennan, it wasn't a swirly. Head in the toilet that's what people think. It's actually bidet, and it was from a challenge because I lost at something. That's what happened. All the stuff you're going to see on this Royal Rumble episode is because we played a game. Typically, when we play the Royal Rumble game, it's all good stuff and you win money. I kind of perverted the rules this time a little bit, and it turned out the way it turned out. You will enjoy it as the audience. I can promise you that. Feliciano online, like right now, if you go, let me see. Can I promote? Let me see if I can put Adonis's site in there. Fresh figure. You're probably looking at the side of my face. Apologize. So if I go here, I don't know if it'll let me put this, but I'm going to find out. So there. That website is where I buy my stuff from. And I would recommend you buying from there. Roundhead Collector, what is up? I saw your Instagram message. I'll look at it when I get done here. So if you look there, like right now, he's got the Ron Weasley SH figure art sitting there. So let's just find something to compare for the sake of comparing. Those Nendoroids that are just now up. So Loki. Let's see if Big Bad has the Loki Nendoroid. So if you look right now, the Loki Nendoroid, I ordered this. You may not want it, but number 866 DX Loki on Big Bad, it's $92.99 for pre-order, and then you pay the $4 shipping, whether you add it to your pile of loot or whatever you do. On Adonis' store, he's got it for $84.99 right now, and that includes free shipping. So he tries to undercut anybody's prices. And that's him. He takes money out of his pocket in order so that he can be more friendly to the collector. So I heavily advise checking out Donna. So most things you'll find will be a few bucks underneath. Yes, you can pre-order there, Rob. All of my pre-orders are there. So if you go to that site and you can see he has stuff, just all the newest things that are listed, things that are in stock or things that are pre-ordered. And then he has wait lists if he's sold out of all his pre-orders. And what the wait list does is it puts you on a list. If somebody cancels their pre-order, you can get it. So that's where I buy it. Wally, I buy most of my stuff online now. I just talked about that in the Daily Dub pre-orders. Even though Fresh Figures is local to me, I can go pick it up at his store. But things that I know I want, I just go ahead and pre-order. Kiwi, I don't know if they ship internationally. That is not an answer that I know, but I can ask him and find out real quickly. Do you ship internationally? I don't imagine it's free, but I'll ask him and see. But I actually just picked up the White Aura Effect, and I picked up the Storm. I think somebody said the Storm Hall. I picked up that Chun-Li. Rob, no, he does not have a Sideshow distribution license. In order to have a Sideshow distribution, you have to have a true physical storefront. Sideshow will not give a license to an online-only retailer anymore because so many people were just selling on eBay, marking up, selling on eBay. So his store, even though he has a permanent store in a swap meet, it has to be full brick and mortar, like Target, or whatever, comic book store. I don't know why that won't ship.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, I'm sorry, Siri. Leave me alone. My phone's being uncooperative. Let's see if that works. So I'll find out, Kiwi, if he ships international. I'll let you know if we're already done. Yeah, freshfigures.com here. I'm putting the link. I'm putting the link in the chat. Nice job on that sword. I don't know what sword you're talking about, David. You're welcome, Kiwi. There we go. Yes, he does ship internationally, Kiwi. He does ship internationally. So it'll probably just show you the price as you're doing it. So again, if you have good relationships with somebody, you don't need to switch. But I would, yeah, Siri was. And I don't profit from this. Like, I don't get a percentage of anything. There's not a code to use. This is my friend. But, it's just a small shop, and he does a good job, packages it really well. I'm not trying to, I don't benefit from this in any way other than just trying to help out my friend. So I don't know how that came up, but that's who I pre-order from. And if you're in the Atlanta area, you can go visit them, or Athens or Greenville, South Carolina, even. All of those are pretty close to go and to visit. And if you ever visit here, you should go to, it's Pendergrass Flea Market is the name of it. It is in Jefferson, Georgia. It's 30, 40 minutes north of me. Flea market is massive. It's the biggest one in Georgia, and I think it's one of the largest indoor flea markets in the country, in the United States, I believe. It's humongous. I've been there many times. Yep, Seductive Steve has been there. Thank you, Steve, the personal boy. Greenville. Go Greenville, Alyssa. Why go Greenville? Clemson? Why go Greenville? I don't know about that, Brennan, but thank you. So anyway, let's see. Kiwi, I purchased 90% of my figures online. IP makes pile loot ships to you. That's good. David actually does that for somebody as well. So Kiwi, you may find that the shipping arrangement with Fresh Figures might not be bad. I don't know. I don't really have a way to, I guess I could VPN somewhere else and see what it says. He also runs sales. If you follow him on Instagram, which I think it's the same thing, Fresh Figures on Instagram, you should absolutely look at it, because right now I know, for instance, at this exact moment, he has the a whole case of the Captain Marvel wave on an Instagram auction, and he'll sell it for whatever it ends at. So, in fact, I'll look at it. Let me see if I can do it on the phone and show you. So right now, so it is just Fresh Figures. That's let's see if it'll let me show you that without. That's gonna be hard. Sorry. But he has right now an auction on the complete Captain Marvel. Oh, the auction ended, so I don't know what it sold for. No idea. But he's putting things on auction, and they're all going for under the retail price. And that's just another way he's selling stuff. So follow Fresh Figures on Instagram. Check out his auction. See if it's something you're going to buy. Let's see. Am I going to get into Master Universe Classics? I have the squeeze Masters of the Universe Classics. You know, I just... all right. So, Alyssa, if you come to Greenville, Alyssa, let me know. I know that I was in your home city and we didn't see each other. But if you come to Greenville, that's very close to me. So we can hang out. And there's good food there. Yeah, Wally, please hit up Fresh Figures. Please do. Captain Marvel Wave, yeah. I've got the Captain Marvel figure arts pre-ordered. I think that's sold out. Wally, I appreciate it, man. I try to educate us all because it makes it easier. So what was it? Oh, Masters Universe Classic. So when I sold my Turtles collection, I promised I wouldn't go back vintage at all. I know Masters Universe Classics are modern figures, but there's very little I do that's kind of back behind me. And it was painful. Steve, I don't know if you're still in here, but Steve saw my Turtles collection in 2 different places I lived. And yeah, Alyssa, correct. He's got great prices. I mean, you see why. I mean, that's even if I didn't know Adonis, like he's got the best prices on the internet. So you should definitely check it out. So when I sold it all, and you know, I had to go to graduate school and I needed to pay off student loans and all that stuff, all the things I did. What's up, Chocobo? How you doing? The promise I made to myself, because it was hard selling all that stuff. I had some really good pieces. I mean, when you got an AFA graded scratch, you're never getting that again. You know, one that I got graded. So it's never happening again. Mentally, I needed that to be a change in my life where I decided I'm going to do something different. And that's what I did. And so that's a chapter that closed. That part of the book's closed. And now I'm moving forward. And I promised myself I'd rebuild a better collection than ever. So I did. A modern collection. And I'm not going to go back. And Masters of the Universe is kind of back. That being said, if somebody will make 1/12 G.I. Joes that are vintage style, it's going to be really hard. Really hard. So I think the Masters of the Universe Classics are great, but they're expensive, and I'm not sure I'm going to do it. Vintage is a black hole, and I'm just not going to go back. Let's see. I did. It was so the room, because I had all of them loose and all of them carded. And the wall of the whole room looked like wallpaper of carded mock TMNT. That's what it looked like. And then there was all kind of loose stuff, all kind of everything. Way too much. It was a lot, but made good money. So anyway, let's see. Oh, what's up, Nick? How you doing? Peepo, how are you? The Mondo, He-Man, and Skeletor, maybe. I actually think Adonis has that on his, let's see. I think he may have that up on Fresh Figures if he hasn't sold out. He has sold out. Yep. He had the Batman, the animated series, Mr. Freeze, Batman, and then the Skeletor and He-Man. Oh, the He-Man is still available, but the Skeletor is on waitlist. So I want him. I got to wait till I see him in person. But I want him. Let's see. Wingnut. Yep. Yo, Joe. Mike and Kelly, hello. How are you? Mezco G.I. Joes, that'd be good. I mean, I'd be fine with even just the quality of a Marvel Legends, even the quality of a multiverse, just a 6-inch G.I. Joe. I need a Serpentor, a big one. But what are you going to do? Nick, go ahead. Ask your question, Cream City. What's up? New Jersey was good. You know, not figure good, but work good, professionally good, career-wise good. What the thing I was at is where they invite the top 70 people in the company to come and talk about the business plan for 20. You meet with all the C-level folks, executive board, and like 8 or 10 people get invited to present. I got to present on my major project I did last year that went very well. And so it was good. It was a good thing. Went really well. You know, it was work, but went really well. Kiwi. Yeah, it's true. The vintage collection cards look good, though. Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Rudick. That's true. I've seen the Star Trek McFarlane figures that I guess are the leftovers of what would have been the Color Top series, and I think they look pretty good. And something NECA articulation good. I don't know. I don't think anybody has them in hand. Anybody that says they have them in hand, if they don't show you an open box loose pick, a lie, because they will not allow you to buy them. So, I mean, like, I know if it would allow you to buy them, my buddy would have let me buy them today, but it can't. Like, it stops you. The register will not allow you to check them out. I guess I could have stole them. But, so I don't know. I mean, I'm imagining it's exactly the same articulation as the SDCC one, similar to the I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh, the quarter scale ones. Articulation on those is good for as big as they are. Have a good one, man. 6-inch shows is definitely needed. Nick, did you ask the question? I don't see it in here. Alyssa, yeah, that Buzz and Woody, yeah, is that Beast Kingdom, I think? Let me look at that. Oh, the Nendoroids. Oh, it's both. There's the Beast Kingdom and the Nendoroid. Buzz and Woody. They do look good. Is it Freddie Mercury behind me? Where? Oh, right here? If that's what you're talking about. So my buddy Drew, when he came for Royal Rumble, that is a piece of art that somebody made that is a Lego Negan, TV Negan from The Walking Dead, if that's what you're talking about. It's a little thing. You'll see it on one of the episodes when he gave it to me. It's very cool. I can't pick up the whole iMac and walk over there, or I would. Any lines that you see myself quitting collecting? I've backed way off on, I don't know how to say this, things that are like less than $50. I had just gotten so much that it became impossible to display. So like I'm being much more selective on the mass market stuff. Doesn't mean I'm not still getting it, as you've seen in my videos, but I'm trying not to have as much, especially like pops. Like I don't buy pops near as much. I've been collecting pops a long time, like 4 or 5 years. So go rub it there, Chocobo. Thanks for hopping in. So, I don't know. I could see myself just collecting Mezco and Hot Toys eventually, but I don't know. That's a long way away. Let's see. Is there another company making Mezco 112 Type 2 Terminator? Yes. And I don't remember who it is, Eric. And then Toys Era has released the Marine, which looks awesome. David got it. I just saw it today. It's great. It's great. Makes me want to get it. I think it was only $60 pre-order. I'm sure it's much more expensive now. That's the people that make the Cable that you're seeing, that made the Colossus from the first Deadpool movie. It looks awesome. So there are some competitors, but they're not licensed. They're not licensed figures. So, but that Wolverine looks great. And it is completely anatomically correct, which is stunning. Like, I wasn't expecting what happened when we pulled the pants down. Okay. Let's see. Is there... Nick, I will not do that because I do not want to quit. I've got a very good job that I'm very happy with. I'm thinking about getting fixed for my favorite wrestlers, but I feel like they come out the new face cam. They've just started the face, like a wave or two ago, Cream City. It's literally only like 2, and it has the picture on the box that says like True Face or something like that. It's only since like the end of 2018. So it's not many. And they probably will re-release. I mean, the wrestling figures get re-released all the time, especially the popular ones. There's like 22 John Cena's. So you should wait for the face scan for sure. Wingnut, I'll see you. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate that. There's 50 folks in here. Thank you. Not, at least as of now, having a Super Bowl party. I've been invited to a few. I said this earlier. I usually go to watch with my dad, but I just don't have the energy to go on a road trip right now. So I probably just watch at home and maybe have some friends. Let's see. Seth will has a face sculpt or a true face right now. That's already out. That's the one in the leather jacket. Seth has one right now. Braun has one right now. There is a deluxe Ronda Rousey coming out soon, months. Macho Man, I don't know if they'll do face. I mean, he's dead, so I'm not sure how that works. But it's possible, I guess. But I don't know how it works. Bailey and Alexa, I'm sure they will too. But a lot of those they've just released. Yeah, Alyssa. Yeah, Beast Kingdom does look better. Nendoroid are very specific. If you never had an Nendoroid, they're fun. They're fun to play with, and they're like Lego pieces. They're all interchangeable. So you could put the Buzz head on Woody, or you could put a Wonder Woman head on either one of them if you had a Nendoroid Wonder Woman. So they're fun to play with. If you look at the Thor and Loki that he has on the front page, they're excellent. Budget Collector, here's a squeeze it. Hope work goes okay. Yep, Rob, way too many pops. Toys Era, Eric, I know. I don't own a Toys Era piece. That cable was getting rave reviews. David buys a lot of them, so I get to see his. They're good. They're really good. People, I'm sure I will get a new Sideshow statue at some point. I haven't got one yet, but I will. My only Sideshow statue is Iron Man Mark 42. Need a Ric Flair face scan one? I would agree. Thank you, Jedi. I would like that. If any artwork, message me on Instagram and we can figure that out. Big Dub 60. Did I pre-order 3A Blitzwing? No. That's another one that Fresh Figures has that I've thought about. It looks awesome. He's got it for $198.99 right now. By the way, he has $1 pre-orders. $1 is the deposit on any pre-order. I think it's still $1 no matter what. The Blitzwing looks good. I may end up getting that. I buy the Flame Toys Transformers. Oh, he has the Bumblebee as well. They both look good. So I have like Drift. I've got Tarn pre-ordered. I have some of those, and they're incredible. But these are they look good. I could get that. Can I send pics of the ones that exist right now? I can send you the link, Cream, because they're on Ringside Collectibles, I'm sure. If any of you that collect wrestling, Ringside Collectibles is the place to buy that stuff. They get it first. They have exclusives. So let's see. Elite 67 is out. My ear itches a wee bit. Yeah, I will. Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Cedric Alexander, Elite 66, Elite 65. I'll send you this stuff, Cream City. Oh, bad. Listen, well, I mean, you gotta get a good squeeze it. It has 232,000 views. I looked at that video since it was at like 100,000, so that's cool. Have I found the last piece of the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 puzzle? I have no idea what you're talking about, Kiwi. I'm going to assume that's wrong text. Eric, I would think 3A would release an Optimus, which would be great. What time is it? 7:35. I don't want to step on Josh's toes. Yes, Alyssa. I have all of the Link Nendoroids, like Zelda Link. And I have a Flash, and I have the Trinity, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. And I pre-ordered the Thor and Loki. That's what I have. Sean, how are you? Rob, the Rumble, it was so predictable. I think what Drew and I said was going to happen on the live stream, every single thing happened. It was too long. I got shot in the face with the bidet. We had to eat nasty stuff. Steve had to take off his clothes. it was a good night. You know. Cream City, I did absolutely get Kingdom Hearts 3. It is loading in the PlayStation right now, actually. I put it in there to download everything. I believe it was... Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It's not puzzle. You're talking about the Iron Studios statue, Kiwi. Seeing the rocket that's on a tentacle, and it comes with Baby Groot, and it has the big mouth for the tentacle. I can actually... Well, if you look on Big Bad Toy Store, you can see the rocket and the tentacle and the Groot, but it doesn't come with the mouth. That was like the deluxe version to complete it. I need that, and it's never for sale. It comes up on eBay every once in a while, and it's stupid, like $500. My favorite centerpiece that I look at in my collection. I don't know. Sometimes it's Hulkbuster Hot Toys. I love the Thor on that display stand that I got from Iron Geek. I love my side figure. I've got this Ezekiel McFarlane statue, which is so awesome. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. It's more the total than any individual part. Started seeing, yeah, Comic Cave Mark 7. I did not. I'm not sure where I can pre-order Comic Cave. Can you pre-order them from Big Bad? I think Amazon actually has them on pre-order. So I have 4 or 5 Comic Cave. They're great. They're die cast. They light up. They are like Hot Toys in 1/12 scale. They're wonderful. But they're very inconsistent. So you'll pre-order it, and it'll take 2 years to come out. So that Comic Cave Mark 7 Talker did a review on that. It's great. Looks great. I would love to have it. I will get it at some point, but I did not pre-order. I don't pre-order that line. Alyssa, I will let you know. I'll probably play it some tonight. I got a bunch of TV to catch up on. Kiwi, I know it is sad face. Do I have Q figs? Yes, I have Thor and Loki and Hulk from Ragnarok. I've got Victoria, the Harry Potter ones. The Q figs look pretty good, but it's just another Funko type thing. It's not. I know it's not Funko. Just seeing you, Sean, the Deathstroke Yamaguchi. Yes, I've got that in my Paoluta Big Bad right now, and I've seen it in person. Looks awesome. Yamaguchis are polarizing because some people don't like the revolver joints, but you can get them into some wicked poses. You like my gantry setup? Yes, that is quite a good setup. Cream City. That is an expensive hot toy. If the one that comes with the die cast, but it's worth it. It's worth it. This is Nakamura. Here, I'm going to send you. I think all the waves I'll send you. The thing that says FX, Cream City, that is the emblem that means it's got the face scan. So I'm just going to send you the ones that are here. There is a series that's called like Fan Favorites that the Finn is in. I do not know if that's exclusive to Walmart, but it might be. But it's the Finn that you're seeing everybody post in the groups that has the leather jacket. And I'm not sure if I just duplicated that, Cream. If so, I apologize. As I'm trying to do too many things at one time. WrestleMania. Oh, there it is. Elite Top Talent and WrestleMania 35 Elite. Yeah, this has got the Rollins and AJ, a Strowman, and a Finn. These are awesome. I've seen all these in person. They're really, really good. Cream. So I would recommend those Top Talent ones if you want Sasha Banks. Hey. There you go. Ringside's the best place to get your information about wrestling, no matter what. All right. Sorry for the distraction. Rob, I watch Super. I can't remember there's the cooking anime that I watch sometimes when some friends are over. I don't watch a ton. Let's see. Steve, did you play like 2.8 and 2.9.2 Whispers in the Wind and all that random crap? There's the one that came on the Game Boy. Like, you have to have played all that stuff to understand what's going on with Kingdom Hearts, is my understanding. That's my understanding. Which I've played a lot of that, but I don't remember. I'm gonna have to do some Googling. Yeah. What did I say that sounded sexual? Hey. The one I want that 112 gantry, Eric. How much did you pay? Where did that come from? You can tell the chat because I know Steve wants that too. Yeah, My Hero Academia. I know that's popular. I need to check that out. Rebel, have a good time. Thank you for checking in. So Rudick asked, "Is Funko Pops a fad?" So that's a popular question. People get mad at the answer either way. So one thing I would say is the people that use the easy comparison as Funko Pops or Beanie Babies, like, that's such an easy thing to say. It is not well thought out. You gotta be better than that. Hold yourself to a better standard than that. There's a major key differentiator between Funko Pops and beanies. And I don't buy Funko Pops very much anymore. Beanie Babies did not have a license, right? So you bought a bear or a rhinoceros, or sure, maybe it would be the New York Mets bear or whatever. It was not licensed product. Licensed product always has a shelf life. People will always buy Spider-Man something. Always. That's going to always happen. And because Funko is spending so much money on IP licenses, you know, like they just really like my sister Victoria, she probably wouldn't have bought any more pops. She had all the Harry Potter ones she need, and they come out with Dirty Dancing pops. It's her favorite movie. There are 0 Dirty Dancing products. So she buys that. And they come out with Boy Meets World pops. 0 Boy Meets World products. So she buys that. That's the differentiator that Funko has. Thank you, Eric. In that they keep getting new licenses to stuff and that people like stuff. So eventually, sure, pops will probably stop being a thing. Just like 3 3/4 figures kind of stopped being a thing for a long time. Just like 6-inch figures will probably stop being a thing for a long time. But now I think the aftermarket is going to die. But I don't think that's going to put Funko in trouble. And they keep releasing new products and new licenses. I think they're very comfortable. But I do think pops have already died off from where they were. So, you know, but it's not Beanie Babies. It's not the same thing. What's up, Sladester20? Give us a rub it now. So anyway, that's kind of my thought on that. Steve, when Eric sends me in the Instagram, I'll share it with you. Thoughts on Mezco Iron Man? I love it. Jedi, I love it. I obviously have a lot of Iron Man, and it's one of my absolute very favorite. Those Iron Man figures are some of my absolute favorite things. Thank you, Eric. The Mark 42 one, the expensive one, the Comic-Con one, that's awesome. I can't wait for the Stealth one to come out, which should be coming out here, I don't know, pretty soon. That's the PX exclusive, the blue. I always like that Iron Man, the blue. And Steve, I'm going to send it to you real quick. Can I just send this as a message to someone else? Squeeze it now. Everybody squeeze it. Give it a touch. Rushing Hero. That's what it is, Steve. Steve, why is there a picture of you in the nude on your Instagram? There you go. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, the Iron Man, the Mezco Iron Man. It's great. The die-cast is great. The light-up features work good. I like it. It's a classic comic look. I would check it out. That's right, Alyssa. That's the thing. They cannot appeal to the superhero community at all and still make tons of money. They make and the profit margin. Listen, I'm not going to tell you, but I know what buyers buy pops for. I know. See you, Cream. Yeah, I'll see you later on in Josh's stream. And there is big margin for the buyer on pops, i.e., what Walmart. I'll say so. Walmart, I will guarantee you, the pops at Walmart sells for $8.99, which I think is their pop price. They are buying for less than $3.50 each. Less than that. And because I know what smaller buyers are buying them for. So think about that. $3.50. And that's Funko's profit. The rest of that's Walmart. So Funko is probably making those things for like a quarter or something like that. They are making so much money at such a low risk that they're not going anywhere. We want red now from Rob Kitchen. Let's do that. I wonder if Siri will do it. Hey, Siri, turn the table lights red.
Done.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, Alyssa, probably pennies. That's right. I know you know these conversations like me. So, but now one's pink and one's red. Hey, Siri, turn the kitchen lights red.
You're good to go.
There we go. That's better. You're welcome, Cream. Oh, I already said that. What's up, Starscream Venom 23? The red light special all through the night. Baby, it's yours. Come on. All that stuff. Concert time. We had some concert time earlier in the car. That was a good time. So what's up? What are y'all doing? So all these people, that says pennies. I thought it said a different word. Oh, what are y'all doing, Super Bowl? All you in the chat. There's 51 folks. Kiwi, how many people are in the chat? And some thumbs up. Can you give us some heads up. Rob, we don't want to change it all right now. We got to wait a little bit. People going to friend's house Super Bowl. Do a lot of you watch the Super Bowl? Do a lot of you not watch the Super Bowl? Thank you, Kiwi. Or what? Like, do you watch Puppy Bowl? Sometimes I watch Puppy Bowl. I like that. There's halftime heat tomorrow, wrestling. Come on and rub it with it's got some of the NXT folks. Actually, it'd be a pretty good match, probably. I think that's on Facebook. I'm sorry you have to work, Art. Squeeze that bell. Anime and the new Dub Life episode. Fleece, is your team the Rams? I take it. Have had a wonderful year. I won't be watching the Super Bowl. It's going to be a Patriots party. Yeah. What are some of my favorite musical artists? I think I'm going to cover that in the episode too. That's a hard question. People I've seen in concert, which may help. I've seen Linkin Park in concert. I've seen Justin Timberlake by himself in concert. I've and Jay-Z in concert. All of those I would see again. I've seen Avenged Sevenfold in concert. I've seen Head Welch, the guy that was with Korn. I've seen him in concert. I've seen the Goo Goo Dolls in concert. Hootie and the Blowfish. All of them I'd see again. Probably 90s is my biggest era. This is high school. Alyssa, a Nendoroid. This is actually a good comparison. I have this little Winnie the Pooh thing. So here's my hand. Nendoroids are 4 inches, depending on how big the head. They're similar size to a pop. This Pooh sings to us as well. He's nice, but I'm not going to press the button because he'll sing the whole time. So they are Nendoroid's a black hole. And Alyssa, they sell Nendoroid custom clothing, and you can buy like Santa outfit and then put Woody's head on the Santa outfit, or business clothes, or all these accessories. It's a deep, dark black hole. And worth $6 to $8. I mean, I enjoy the ones I have. I don't buy all of them. Ooh, that'd be, yeah, Rob. Avengers trailer should drop during Super Bowl. I think the Hobbs trailer is the new Fast and Furious is coming. Rugby World Cup. That sounds good. Episode 9 trailer, I thought they had said is not dropping in the Super Bowl, that it's not coming, but the Fast and Furious is. But I could completely be wrong about that. Disturbed, that I would like to see that. Carnage, I'd like to see them in concert. Oh, Feliciano the Patriots. Well, that's a good reason. Good for you, Feliciano. Well, that'll be a fun concert. Slayer and Ozzy. Kiwi, look at you. You got some good stuff coming there. I don't my favorite band like in high school, the 90s. My favorite hip hop, I love Notorious B.I.G. I love Jay-Z. I like Tupac, but Biggie, Jay-Z are my favorite. But I can also listen to jazz music. I could listen to opera, classical music, show tunes. I am an appreciator, which is not really a word, I don't think, of folks doing things that they're good at. I can appreciate anything. So, the person that makes, this flash drive, if they're really good, if they're one of the best in the world at it, I could sit there and watch them do it and appreciate it. I like to see us humans doing something that they're good at, being joyful at it, being passionate at it. I like to enjoy the success of that person with them. So there's a lot of stuff that that I enjoy. I'd love to see Metallica in concert. That's true. Hobbs Trail, it looked funny. Should have been called Bald and Beautiful. It's the Rock. Rock is box office Viagra. I mean, it's going to make a bunch of money. Eric, Beast Kingdom Egg Attacks won me over. I have a bunch of Marvel Egg Attacks. That's kind of the way I've broke it down. As Marvel, I've got Egg Attacks. Everything else, I've got Nendoroids because I wanted all those Link figures, and they have other things. Hootie's touring this year. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I can imagine Metallica would be just a crazy show. I wish they'd do the Symphony in Metallica again, the S&M. I would love to see that. I'd love to see it. So, isn't Roman Reigns in the Hobbs movie? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, he's like The Rock's cousin, so that would make sense. I think Drew told me that he saw Roman Reigns on a movie set recently. Not like in person, but some picture. So maybe I'm not familiar if he is or not. So it has been an hour of a live stream. Do y'all want me to continue talking to you for a little while? I could go for a while, but I can also end it up. We've got a before Josh's stream starts. I don't have anything going on. I don't feel like doing anything. I did laundry. That was great. Went running around. Okay, Feliciano. Feliciano says yes. Keep going. What's up, Brian? The Collector, how are you? Can you please, not around? I'll do it. See me talk about any questions. If you would, go watch some of the Daily Dub episodes if you haven't, and leave some questions in those comments so I can answer them. I think I only have like 6 or 7 questions left that I haven't answered. And once there are no more questions, then you're just going to get to hear me ramble about whatever I decide to talk about, and you may not be interested in that. Does anybody watch Being the Elite for wrestling on here? I love Being the Elite. I'm actually on my second watch through. It's Kenny Omega just pleases me very much. My favorite superhero, if we're just talking about Marvel and DC superheroes, my favorite is Thor. What do you think about the new Power Rangers coming from Hasbro? So Feliciano, that is a thing that is I'm very interested in, actually, because I think, as I understand it, Hasbro buys Power Rangers. There's a Reddit for that. Yeah, so Hasbro back about 6 months ago bought the entire entirety of the Power Rangers, the whole thing, not the license. They bought all of it. They own Power Rangers now. So I know on the GameStop pre-order list, see you, Sladester. Thanks you for joining. Right now, Power Rangers. So, you know, I don't have a lot of faith in Hasbro sometimes making toys, so I'm interested to see what they do. I love the SH Figure Arts Rangers. I didn't buy any of the Bandai America stuff, so I'm interested. Although the Falcon Zord and the Tiger Zord are at my local GameStop, and they look great. I want them. Kiwi, what do I think about Mattel losing their DC license? Kiwi is a mod of mine, and he doesn't watch my videos because yesterday's Daily Dub is about Spin Master getting the DC license. Kiwi, do I need to take away the wrench? Kiwi? Kiwi, that hurts. And you were telling me to ignore it. Kiwi. That hurts my feelings. Touch it! Justin says, Being the Elite is my favorite weekly wrestling program. Me too. I love it. It's better than any. To it, like, I mean, I didn't intentionally do this, but if you watch Dub Life, if Dub Life was way shorter, it's very similar to Being the Elite, although I'm not scripting anything. Like, they're scripting some storylines, but they're just going to airports and going to work and going to airports and going to work. I have a very similar life to those guys, so it's really relatable, but I just love Kenny Omega. Love him. So I think he's so funny, and I really like Being the Elite. Favorite superhero. What gig am I most looking forward to in 2019? I don't know what you're asking, Jedi. Oh, Fig. What Fig am I most looking forward to in 2019? The one that immediately pops to mind is the Hot Toys Thanos from Avengers. That's the thing that pops into my mind the most. Let me look at my pre-order list. Let me look at all my pre-orders and see if there's one that I am more excited about than that. That's the one that pops into mind. Pre-orders. Oh, no. It's the Iron Man Mark L with the accessory kit hot toy. 100%. That's the one. Because I can't wait to have all those accessories with that hot toy and display it. It's great. What would be your career advice on a business management minor I was getting a career? So my master's is in business management, and it's opened many doors. Now I have a bunch. This is going to get really boring, so I'll make it quick. I have a Lean black belt, I have a Six Sigma black belt, and I have my PMP certification, my project management professional certification. Those 3 certifications also do a lot with my master's. A business management degree is a great degree to have, even as a minor, as a certificate, whatever, because as the workforce changes, as things become more automated, as robotics enter the workforce, as all this disruption that's going on, being able to manage the business side of that is going to be important. So I would say go for it. In fact, if you're interested in it, consider it as a major. So we'll see. New Power Rangers will be amazing screen accurate figures and actor head sculpts and effect pieces. That'd be great. I hope so. The Hot Toys Mark V went up in price. The diecast one they just released, all the Hot Toys Iron Man seem to go up in price. Kiwi, I'm just messing with you. No worries. I need those in my life, please. If you can get me those from your GameStop. I do not know, Feliciano, what you're asking. I do not remember. Oh, the words. I'll have to see if they're still there. Time zones. It was like it's been 28 hours since that movie, since I posted that video. Time zones. Any time zone. It's been any time of day at that period of time. MJF was a great addition. Correct. You think AEW? I'm confident that All Elite will have a figure line. I am confident. The way the Young Bucks do their merchandising, listen, if nothing else, Funko will make one. It may be like a reaction figure or something, but they are 100% going to sell the figures, and I will purchase them. I will purchase every Kenny Omega figure they want to make. Yeah, it's right. Justin, that is right. They have LJNs coming out. LJNs are the old school rubber wrestlers that, like I used to have as a boy, I talked about recently. They do have that coming out, and that's great. Alyssa, a minor. What's my major? I don't have a minor. Well, I have two majors. I have a dual degree. So I have an undergrad. My undergrad was political science with I guess minor, but it's an emphasis on polling and statistical data. And then my other degree was secondary school social studies because, I used to be in education. So those are my two undergrads. And then my master's is in business management. Those are my degrees. I don't know if you were asking me that or asking whoever was asking about that in the comments. Markel should have come up with everything for that price. Don't know what that means. Am I familiar with workforce management? And if so, what are your thoughts? I'm not sure what you're asking, Andy. So if you're talking about workforce management in terms of like a degree or a piece of software, like I manage a workforce, I know I am familiar with schooling on workforce management. If there's certification, I don't know it. And maybe I'm dumb. So I don't know that I can help you. Hot Toys, there are porgs that come with various figures, but a life size, like they did with the Baby Groot porg, I'm having it. You can see that I don't have enough porgs anymore. The Leia Nendoroid, Alyssa, just buy one, honey. Just get that Nendoroid. You need it. They're great. They'll be lots of fun. Just make it happen. I will be playing next. Thank you, Key. If I could have any figure made into 1/6 scale, what would I choose? Any figure. It has to be a figure that's out or just anything? Any figure. I don't know the answer to that question. I would like a good well, they have those. I'm trying to think things that they don't make in 1/6 that I don't have. I mean, like G.I. Joe stuff they make, Tolkien stuff they make, the Game of Thrones stuff they make. I would like a Hodor 1/6. I would like that a lot. I don't know if that's a good answer, but that's one I'd like. Kiwi, no. I mean, like I thought I might want to, like my degree was to run a political campaign. That's what I could have done with it. But no, I don't want to get into politics. I have enough politics. My job involves people redirect. Well, that this week. And Steve liked it so much he said it twice. Nick, I do actually have some Monster Arts. I have an Alien Monster Arts, Predator Monster Arts, and I have 2001 Godzilla Monster Arts. I don't have a lot, but I have 3. I like them too. They're just, if you don't buy them when they come out, they get really expensive. And the scale is not anywhere close to anything that works. At least like the Godzilla and stuff. But like I'd like a King Kong, but it's really expensive. And some of those monsters from Godzilla, really expensive. I deserve prizes. Maybe. Poor Cub. That's a different kind of live stream. Major's fine. And that you're a starving artist. Yeah, I can cook, Mike. Steve's probably had some of my food, I think. Johnny Five from Short Circuit. That would be great, Eric. That would be great. I'd buy that. So I can cook, matter of fact, and not just like the barbecue. So my mom is Cajun from Louisiana, and my dad is from the north, from Ohio, Pennsylvania area. And then we lived in the Southeast all our life. So we have a very eclectic mix of foods. But when you grow up with a Cajun mom, you learn how to cook. That's just the rules. And I wasn't trying to get put on punishment. So I can cook. I can fully cook and clean. I mean, I live by myself. I can do all the things you need to do at home. I think I cook pretty good. As a matter of fact, so my mom was sick for a few years and couldn't do Thanksgiving. And so I would prepare the whole Thanksgiving meal for the family. So I think I'm pretty confident in my cooking ability. My sister is sending me images. So those of you that weren't in here when I started, Make America Squeeze Again is a good slogan. I'm going to be launching a merch page imminently in the next couple days. So be on the lookout for that. I'll probably put a video up here. You'll see it. And I hope you like the stuff. Oh, what's up, Foxy? Who wants to be squeezed? I think Kiwi wants to be squeezed. A 1/1 figure would also be good. A 1/6 figure would be huge, and I would like that very much. Star Killer Hot Toys. Tickle Bottom is resting. Yeah. You can't see him because he's like, I don't know how to do that. That's confusing. Where is it at? He's like over here in his little house kicking it. He was stuck under the chaise lounge. He was stuck right there when I got home last night. Brant the Punisher. Yep. Hey, everybody, give a shout out to Foxy. Foxy was streaming last night, Foxy Friday. Check it out. I don't know if he'll be in Josh's chat today, but yeah, those campaign ads would be quite the thing. There's just no there. So maybe this is 100 years ago, I would run for politics, but now, like, for thing that's ever happened in my life, just take one episode of Dub Life, anyone you want to take, and can you imagine my opponent just using that as opposition advertising? That'd be no good. So yeah, I'm hey, rub it now, touch it, out on that. Tickle Bottom, he's just I don't know what his problem is. I got to change out his stuff, and I keep saying that and I'm being lazy. 5 morning, nice. There's a lot going in the toy fair. Yeah, Steve, that's what I was talking about. I did cook Thanksgiving for my family several times, actually. Who would be my vice president if I was running for president? Huh. Had to be somebody that wants to do the work. Matt says, I work in politics. You've made the correct life and career decisions. Cheers. My vice president would probably, Steve is the most pure person that I know. And I would need that as a vice, somebody that inevitably take over when I get impeached. So I think Steve probably my VP. Seductive Steve. Although now, hey, there's about to be quite a Steve thing when episode 16 of Dub Life comes on. Let me tell you. Shocking moments. What do you think about the new Super Saiyan 4 Dragon Stars figure? Hey, I would like to know what everybody thinks about the Kiwi. You can do that. About those Dragon Stars. There's a that's a good wave because it's got an Android. It's got 17, I think, for a placeholder, but it's got the first form Frieza that there's no figure arts for, and it's got the SS4 that there's no figure arts for. And that's a good wave. And it doesn't look like there's a Build-A-Figure. So I don't know if they're just putting extra hands or head sculpts or something. So that's a pretty good wave. Hot Toys Padma would be good. Yeah. Just caught a little about a page. Oh, yeah, Andy, I'm sorry. So soon there will be a merch page. Or a page. I could create a web page, but I'm not going to. Just on whatever it is, Teespring or something like that, that I'm working with my sister on. And so there'll be a few different things to merch to start with that you'll see. Ladies, males, whatever. I'm going to make sure there's big sizes and all that stuff. everything you want. So very soon I will post information about that, but it'll be this week, if not in the next day or two. So if you like it, it'd be great. If you don't like it, that's okay too. So hopefully I'll enjoy that. Feliciano, I love them so much. They look amazing. Yeah, I think they look pretty good. There is a Build-A-Figure brand. I thought that the people said there wasn't. You can't see it in the box art, at least. I didn't know that. I thought there wasn't. Alyssa, I have the Beast Kingdom Dynamic Action Heroes Justice League figures. They are hit or miss. They're an odd scale. They have some really awesome parts, and they have some parts that are meh. But that was their first pass at making action figures. These look very different, and they look very nice. So I don't have a lot of help. I don't have a lot of help for you. I'm sorry on that. That's a thing that happened, Steve. That's true. I see him in person. You have the picture. Oh yeah. Thanks, Brent. Appreciate that. I'd like to see that. So let's see. Oh, I like the bottom one. Kim keeps sending me different graphic design and art things for me to approve. Trying to think of some things that you guys will enjoy, and that'll be functional. I actually I got some Levitard show shirts in the mail today, and I've ordered some new Elite shirts, all Elite shirts. The new Villain shirt, which I love. Other things. Yeah. So what else? What else is going on this Saturday? Do anything that's fun? Anybody having a party? Anybody hitting up a CC's Pizza? Anybody sniffing it? Touching it? Licking it? Any of that? No? I bet Night of Ren is. Night of Ren, are you having any of those things happening for you? Still got 48 people in here after an hour. Kiwi's having a beer. What beer, Kiwi? You're getting ready for dark mode Josh Pence is what I bet. We're about a month away from Toylanta. A little bit over a month. Where Josh and I will be together for a few days. Foxy, are you still here? Yeah, there you are. Ooh, some brats. Yeah, Foxy, isn't it wonderful, man? I walked outside. So I've been in Princeton where it was literally 2. When I got home and I walked outside today, it was lovely. Like 60 degrees. I sat outside at lunch with James. It was great. But Foxy, are you actually going to try to come down for Toylanta? I know we talked about it in the live stream the other day. You should come. Be fun. Let's see. Pale ale, good. Brats. Touching it right now. Oh. That's funny. I bet I get, I don't know if Kiwi or Steve approved Night of Ren's message that it held for review. I bet a lot of the messages in my chat get held for review because of the rub it and touch it. But, I mean, we're talking about toothpaste, and honey buns and, things of that nature. Toylanta is the first, it's actually not true, the second weekend of March, March 8th, 9th, and 10th. Josh is flying in on the 7th, going home the evening of the 10th. And you should. I mean, if you do the day trip, man, it's only 10 or something like that. So we need to get in your live stream. We need to do a Send Foxy to Toylanta campaign. I'm not deleting that video, Steve. It's going to get big views. The people want more seductive Steve. Did everyone like? So I hope everyone here has watched Dub Life episode 12, where we do the 2-hour epic hunt where we go to all the stores and we get all the waves. And at the end, Steve offers to lay seductively in the Marvel Legends and bust out of 3 entire waves of Marvel Legends, like the Kool-Aid Man. Anybody seen that? I hope everybody's in here seeing that. If you thought that was a thing, you just wait till what's going to come. And nope, we ain't deleting it, Steve. Nope. Night of Ren, I wasn't talking smack. I was just asking if you were rubbing it or touching it or sniffing it. Any of that. That episode was great. It was delirious. So if you like Steve, that's Steve with the wrench. Steve typed something in the chat. Steve Green with the wrench. That is Steve. That's in the chat right now. I fixed up my room, changed up my Facebook. Should like you, Feliciano? Are you talking to me? I have Facebook. You can find me in the syndicate. Just look for the guy posting big haul picks. Big picks. Toyland is the 7th. MVG Toy Gaming Show. I only watch Impact Wrestling every once in a while. I watched Scott Steiner get a lap dance recently. Many of the Toner DC and Marvel dolls. I don't know what I don't Toner TONNER. I don't know what that is, Nick. A Big Dub koozie. That's a good idea. Yeah, Eric, you should. So I know I'll be there. Josh will be there. Greg Cook, if you watch his channel, will be there. Doodog, I'm sure, will be there because he lives in the area. And we're going to do a meetup Saturday afternoon so that everybody can hang out. I think Steve may come. Fox. I think Zach, if you know Zach from Facebook or like, and Zach's coming. Iron Geek is coming. There's going to be a lot of us there, and we're going to do an event Saturday after. I mean, by event, I mean, let's meet in the Marriott lobby, and maybe we'll go get wings or something. It's not going to be like a convention, but we're going to do something. So people like you, Steve, and Steve refuses to leave a chat in the comment. That must mean he's tending to the baby. Have I got in any of the new Mythic Legions pre-orders? I have not. I don't pre-order all of those. That Black Hole, Deep and Dark, and frustrating. You'll have more Steve in episode 16. Steve lives a few hours away, and he's got a job, got family. So sometimes it's hard to connect, but we're going to try to connect a lot more. I think he's going to try. I think Steve should change his YouTube name to Seductive Steve. Seductive Steve is not a name only for the wife. You're the one that brought up Seductive Steve. But, I mean, wait till the people see the next thing. 47 Walmart Adventure wore me out just watching. If I showed it, remember? But they were both fully asleep. David and Steve were asleep, and I'm driving. And we were going to Walmarts. There were police over and over again. There was certainly, it was troubling. It was troubling. 6-pack down in an hour and a half. Kiwi. Josh. Yeah, that would help, Foxy. You have to see if they'll join. The buff monsters come forth to haunt the live stream. I don't know what that means. Toner makes high-end dolls, including DC and Marvel. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I know American Girl dolls can be very expensive. I think old Cabbage Patch dolls can be very expensive. Certainly, there's some Barbies that can be. Mike, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. So let's talk about the daily dubs. Are you guys liking them? I've gone 3 straight weeks with an upload every day. They don't do the same views that a Dub Life does, but that they're not expected to. They're pretty consistent. It's not a terrible amount of work, but it is work. So, but people seem to dig it. So I hope that, I hope you guys are. I'm going to keep trying to do them every day unless people say otherwise. But you enjoying those? Are you getting anything out of them? We've talked a lot about some interesting things. I intended to talk about what I wanted to talk about, but I like it more with all the comments you guys give me. So that's more fun. That's more fun. And I like to interact with you every day. And it gives me something to look forward to. I really do. I really look forward to posting it. If you want a little bit behind the scenes, yeah, Kiwi, I'm sure you do enjoy it, but you'd love the Spin Master one. I actually filmed that on my iPad, edited immediately on my iPad, and uploaded it to YouTube immediately on my iPad, depending on my internet connection. If I'm here, for instance, the whole thing takes like 15 minutes. So it's not a huge time commitment. It's pretty easy. I mean, I've got the brand new iPad, and it is beefy. It renders video so much faster even than my iMac does. It is so beefy. Anyway, that's really cool. I appreciate that. I I first found Big Dub on Foxy's pregame to the 2018 Fanboy Expo live stream. We were talking about that live stream just the other day, in I think in Foxy's live stream. That one for Foxy. It's a memorable to say in that particular live stream. Alyssa, I have the iPad Pro, whatever. I have a 256 gig, the brand new one. Well, brand new as in October, whenever it came out. Friday. The newest one. And it is so incredibly fast. Foxy, yes. Yeah. That was fun. That was a fantastic pregame. Took one for all the teams. All the teams across everything ever is what Foxy did at that specific evening. The goose was loose. Loose on the goose. That was a fun night. That was a fun trip. Want to do that again. That's coming up. Not too far away. That'll be a good time. Anybody going to any other conventions upcoming? There's a toy show in Ohio this week, right? Or was that today, maybe? I think I saw some folks going to that one. Maybe it's tomorrow. We actually have this thing called, I think it's just called Atlanta Comic Show. It's in the same hotel that Toyland is in. It's every quarter. I've been to it in a recent episode, and it's pretty good for what it is. It's like $5 to get in. But and we have Atlanta Comic Con now. All 4 voice actors from the Ninja Turtles cartoons are going to be at Atlanta Comic Con this summer. I'm going to that. I got to get autographs. Do I listen to any podcasts? Yes, I listen to many podcasts. As you can imagine, I'm in the car. It takes me like an hour and a half to get to the airport once a week and then back. I'm in planes all the time, walking through airports all the time. Like, I know you think I'm filming all the time, but most of the time I'm not filming. So I'm on a that's funny. I'm on my headphones. So I listen to a lot. I listen to all 3 wrestling podcasts that Conrad Thompson does, Pritchard and Bischoff and Shivani. I listen to all those. I listen to Serial. I listen to This American Life. I'm listening to a thing called, I think it's called American Scandal right now. I listen to a lot of true crime podcasts. I listened to S-Town. That was really good. I'm trying to think. Something called Broken Hearts I'm listening to right now. I listen to Monster. I listen to Stuff You Should Know, or How Stuff's Made from Stuff You Should Know. A lot. Chris Jericho's podcast. Just a lot. So I'm a big podcast guy. Kiwi, you should come. Foxy was a trooper. I tried to make sure that some nourishment, milks and coffees and Red Bulls to survive, but it was trouble. Yeah, you should go to Fanboy, Ren. You should go. Andy first saw Dub on collab live stream. I did. I have my chainmail. I should have wore that today. Next time I live stream, somebody remind me early, and I'll go get the chainmail. It's in the garage. It's probably really cold right now. I do. That was a crazy live stream. There was like 20 of us at one point on that. Canuga, Eric. So you're in Chattanooga. I've heard Canuga's good. Is it good? I've heard it's good. Canuga, not too far from Steve. That's something I could go to. It's possible David and I could go up to Canuga, grab Steve, and go if it's got a day pass. Ren says the IG stories are great. Thank you. Big Dub 60 if you want to check me out on Instagram. There's stuff on there that won't be anywhere else, and you'll see live where I am. So a lot of times, like for instance, Alyssa saw I was near her because it was on my Instagram story, and she saw I was there, and she actually got to tell me some places to go, and it was great. I would make a podcast, Foxy. My friends, we've been talking about it. I have friends that make podcasts. It's all about we have to host it. There's some fees associated with it. It's not completely free the way YouTube is to do it properly, but it's minimal. But you got a good recording equipment. And it's different than making a video, but I would do it, and I'd get the equipment and I'd host it. I would have no problem with that. But people got to be committed. The thing about podcasts, you got to be consistent. You got to be putting out episode when you say you're going to, and that's hard for all of us, I think. So, but we should talk more about it, definitely. Adam Savage podcast is good. Yep, I like that. I appreciate that. So I do. I mean, my channel is what I do. It's got travel, it's got food, but it really, I hope you see the interaction with my family and my friends and my coworkers. I hope you see that I'm the same no matter what. I think if you talk to anybody that knows me for real, knows me and has known me for a period of time, they'd say that what you see on camera is the same as what you see off camera. So it is. I just try to. I get to see cool places because of my job. I think somebody asked my job is. I did a daily work. You should go back and check it out. Why it's called Why Do I Travel? But ultimately, I'm in management consulting. I manage close to 500 people across nearly 80 cities in the country for my customer, doing digital work. I don't want to go into too much detail. So I get to go all over the place, and I like to share it. So I hope you do enjoy that on the channel. So Jeremy, I appreciate that comment. I'd like to do a toy podcast again. ACBA or Boog, they do that podcast that's just on YouTube. They don't actually put it out or Spotify. And that's okay when it's on sites. But if anybody wants to host a podcast, that'd be good. That'd be good. Eric says it's not bad. Gotten fairly large nowadays. That's something we could consider going to. I also used to be a teacher in Gwinnett County, and I miss so much about it. So I'm in Gwinnett. Gwinnett's the biggest county in Georgia. That is a county I'm in. It's got awesome stuff. Traffic is awful. You're right, Jeremy. And it's really bad right now. I mean, obviously, because the Super Bowl, beyond that. Nick, I should collect autograph cards. I have one signed by Mulder and Scully. That's cool. That's cool. Are you talking about like trading cards that have the autographs on them? I think I've seen a lot of that at Dragon Con. Steve's still in education. Worked together forever. We went to school together. We've been friends forever and ever. My coworkers are great. You'll see two of my coworkers. So when we're in Chicago, Wisconsin, that trip is with two of my employees that are on my main national team. And the one you saw, the lady you saw when I was in Seattle, she's the third member. I have three on my national team that help me manage all those people. And so you'll see some of them. We had a good time in Wisconsin eating. Yeah, Eric, it's not. I know it's not. In fact, if you can message me some info on Instagram if you want, like who you use to host. I know it's not very expensive, but just because it's not completely free, you want to make sure everybody knows what they're getting into. Because it's easy to say you want to do something and then you find out there's fees, and it's not everybody can afford everything, so you want to be sensitive. But I would be interested in that. I'd be interested in that. Jeremy is in North Carolina. Are you in Charlotte area? There's some good stores in Charlotte if you're in there. Gwinnett was interesting. Depends on where he was in Gwinnett. Gwinnett has some incredible schools, and Gwinnett probably has some challenging schools as well. So it depends on where he was. So what else? It is 8 an hour away from Josh's stream. I'm behind on TV. I haven't even watched True Detective from last week. That's because I was getting bidet water in my mouth and up my nose and eating packets of honey mustard, and then I had to be in New York 3 hours later. It was terrible. Steve actually left the house. So in case you're Rob Big Dub, you shouldn't. My entire house, inside, outside, upside down, inside out, wired with cameras, motion sensors. Like I know everything that's going on at my house. I'm gone a lot, so I need to be able to do that. Kiwi, I'll see you on Josh's stream. Thank you for coming and helping mod, buddy. In Tennessee. I know where that is. So I got cameras everywhere and whatever. So I had to leave. Drew and I left Monday morning, but Steve didn't have to get up early, so he slept in. And I don't know if Steve remembered that I have cameras all over the place, but hey, you know what I'm talking about. And I do. Through Podbean. Yeah, that's what I hear is a good one. Podbean will serve it to everything, Eric, to all the different places. In Lawrenceville. I got the Ring if you're interested. I have the Ring. Thank you, Kiwi. Appreciate that. I've video doorbell. I've got the Ring camera in my front yard and my backyard too, that where I can see all around the house. I've got solar panels on them, so you can't even like cut the power if you wanted to. They're powered solar. So even if you went up to cut them off, like I'd see you doing it. And like it can call the police live. It can put off like a 400 decibel siren that can make your ears bleed and all this stuff. And then a canary all throughout the house on the inside. It's good stuff. I recommend it. It's cheap. It rings on your phone just like a phone or a text would, and you're like, oh, somebody's at the door. Oh, look, it's the UPS guy. Amazon owns Ring now, so it's got plenty of support and infrastructure. If you have any interest in that, majority of podcasts can be found. Cool. If I see a cat bite across me, all right, read it. Well, the car's in the garage, so you would have had to have already penetrate the security to get there. But I'll know it's you. I got to do my taxes. It's that time. Sitting here in a pile. I don't feel like doing that. I got to do them. So that'll happen here probably Monday. Isn't that interesting? Who's hitting me on my watch? Oh, I don't know what in the world. Anytime you no disaster, hooray. That's oh. Images. If you see a cat by a car. So let's see. I'll be on Josh's stream later. I need to watch episode of True Detective. I want to watch some more Super. I'm behind on the Goldbergs. That's a network show I watch, actually. It's funny. I need to catch up on that. I have not watched any of season 2 of Punisher, and I feel like I should punish myself because I haven't watched any of that yet. I need to watch that. I just got stuck on Being the Elite rewatch. Yes. What happens, I guess. Did anybody order anything from Fresh Figures while you were looking at stuff? I know a lot of people were checking it out. I still got this 3A Bumblebee sitting right here, and it looks really good. Has anybody pre-ordered that? I don't remember who asked that question. But it looks really good. Really, really good. I drank a dragon's milk. Oh, well, Raji. I hear you. Cody, you watch BTE? Like it. I'm on my rewatch. They're great. I think it's interesting. The reason I'm rewatching it is, I've been watching it live for a while for a long time, like 100 episodes. And, but watching back through it now so for instance, Adam Cole is a big part of their show for a long time. And then he goes to WWE. So he's not on their show anymore. They talk, referencing when AJ Styles or anybody like that leaves. It's interesting to see how they write people out of the show. It's interesting. So I'm watching back through it now, like especially paying attention to that, because you don't necessarily know when it's happening that, oh, Adam Cole's about to be in NXT. That's what's happening. You're just not sure. Yeah, Feliciano, that Dragon Ball pre-order stuff is sold out like everywhere. So, you could put it on the wait list, but that stuff's been sold out for a while, is my understanding. Yeah, the age stuff is funny. The Bucks are great. They're great at merchandising themselves. And they make big money. They make more money than they can make in WWE. But it is interesting if you like wrestling to go back and watch through that, especially now that Adam Cole's a household name, AJ Styles is a household name, all those guys, as you see them leave and go to WWE. That's good. Now, Kenny Omega contract ended yesterday for New Japan, and I know he hired an agent, so we'll find out where he's going to be pretty soon, I would imagine. I love Heroes Con, their new comic shop located in Charlotte. Ooh, I feel like I've been there. I've been to a couple shops in Charlotte. It's on my videos before I was doing proper dub life, when I was doing more just hunt videos. So I think I've been to Heroes Con. I think that's the store I've been to. Yeah, they're doing very well for themselves. I mean, they got lucky. I mean, the Bucks are awesome, and they work their butts off. But to run across a billionaire that has a son that likes wrestling and is interested in investing, you've got to expose yourself so that people know you're out there. But that's quite an opportunity that's come. Would I do an international toy hunt across the bottom of Big Polly? Yes, I would. Oriole? Heroes aren't hard to find. I've absolutely been to, Jeremy. Absolutely. Yes. It's just a comic shop, and it has a great big Doc Ock and Spider-Man up in the ceiling, right? Great big. So that's a cool store, if that's the one I'm thinking of. I've been there. Yeah, 1 in a million. That's right. Maybe even more than that. I mean, Shad Khan has more money than Vince. Shad Khan has more money than the WWE's market cap. He has a lot of money. Now, he's not going to spend all that in wrestling, obviously. He owns an NFL team. But interesting. So I think earlier we have a Patriots fan. Is there Rams fans in here? Or is it primarily I don't care who wins fans? I'm not watching the Super Bowl. It's not for me fans type of thing. Cody's doing really well also in the Elite. I have this. Does everybody have this amiibo? This is my favorite amiibo. The Searle amiibo. Not a Rims neutral. And I have the Treasure Goblin amiibo, which I like. I don't play Diablo. My brother-in-law does, though, and he used the Treasure Goblin amiibo, and it gave him like an entire vault of stuff. Apparently, it was really good. Apparently, really good. Yeah, Foxy, the business side of the AEW stuff is completely fascinating. I am also very interested to see who offers him a contract. Jeremy, Oxford, I guess it's still popular. I mean, it's so far away from me that I don't go, and they're terribly marked up. They sell Marvel $30, but it's probably the most known comic shop in. But it's not. It's nowhere close to the best. That's not where I would recommend going. I've not even done a hunt there yet. I need to just so people can see Oxford because it's famous. But for instance, when I was last time I was in Oxford 3 or 4 months ago, I'm sitting there and I'm talking to some friends or whatever, and phone rings and it's Capullo. It's on the phone, and Capullo was like, "Hey, I'm in town. I just had to do something at a show or convention. I want to stop by and say hello, and anybody that's there, I'll before." Now, he wasn't going to be there for like 90 minutes, and I didn't have 90 minutes, so I didn't stay to meet. But, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that happens at Oxford that isn't going to happen anywhere else. So that's cool, but I'm not paying $30 for Marvel Legends. However, I have gotten like Mayfair, which even with their marked up price can be cheaper than the eBay price, depending on what it is. So, is what it is. I've picked up some new SH figure arts recently. I got the Iron Man Mark 45 and Mark 46, 2 very difficult ones to find. I've added those. I think I am only missing now. In fact, let me pull up the list. Let me pull it out. Show them. Hey, I mean, the list. Let's see. Toy hunt list. I am only now missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Marvel SH figure arts, and I will have all of them that they've ever made. Only 6. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's 8:35. I think I'll go a few more minutes for you. And then you can take a little break before you get on Josh's stream. See what's happening in Facebook. Oh, there's Feliciano. There you go. Instagram's blah, blah, blah. Change the time. Oh, Josh changed the time of his stream to 10. You know what that means. He got explosive diarrhea. Got to. Fox, I need to start selling off some stuff to fund more Legends. It hurts when you're addicted and your bills are all due this week. Yeah. Oh, I was about to say, brother, if you're going to sell, get the figure arts, my friend. Sell on your Instagram. I mean, I know Billy's had a lot of success dumping stuff there. Is there anybody in the chat that would like to buy some Marvel Legends from Foxy? Because he's looking to sell. I get the figure arts Hulkbuster coming in from Fresh Figures here in the next, I don't know, pretty soon, a few days. So I would say if you have the Age of Ultron, I have that one, Eric, the Age of Ultron version. Another discussion and thing is expensive. That thing's expensive. Anime this week. Forget about it unless you're willing to pay big money. That thing's expensive. I have it. It's wonderful. If I ever sell it, sell it. If I ever give it away, call me. But it's good. It's a good one. I love the way it looks. Those old figure arts Marvels are very, very, very hard to find and very expensive. I still need Hawkeye. I hate looking for that thing because it's been knocked off. That's just terrible. YouTube is like this as an auction. I mean, if you want to buy some Legends, go to your local Walmart for Real store or whatever. So let's see. My lights are still red. Nobody's offered for a light change. We could ask Siri to change the lights if you want to. I have this hippopotamus that Victoria gave me for Christmas, and it sings. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I like that. Thank you, Jeremy. Have a good night. You can stop singing Hippo. No more. Oh, no. I don't know how long it goes. I don't remember. Okay, that's the end. Feliciano, no. Fresh Figures does not sell Star Wars SJ figure arts. So Bluefin does not distribute. So let's back up. Hasbro has the exclusive 1/12 scale toy license in the United States for Star Wars and for Marvel. Period. 6-inch Star Wars Black Series, 6-inch Marvel Legends are the only 6-inch figures allowed to be sold in the United States per the Hasbro Master Toy License. Foxy, thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, everybody make sure you check out Good Fig in Morning, I guess tomorrow morning when Foxy puts it up, or if it's tonight or whenever it goes up, check it out. Thank you for stopping in. So the way that Tamashii Nations gets around that with Marvel is they do play sets. That's why Iron Man had a stand. Spider-Man had a stand. Bucky comes with the effect that he punches, that kind of stuff. Those effects change the classification from a business perspective. Hey, Siri, turn the kitchen lights blue.
Okay.
There's blue. Hey, Siri, turn the table lights blue.
Done.
There we go. Now we're all blue. And I'll go to purple next. Rudick. So that makes it a play set because it has the effects. That gets around the rule. That's why there are certain Marvel things that never come in because they don't make them a play set. Star Wars category, but it doesn't. They don't do the play set things. So it's why you see a lot of the Star Wars figure out to be more expensive. Like if you look at the Count Dooku, some of those that are more expensive, Big Bad can bring them in because they're importing them themselves, right? The bigger stores can bring them in. Amazon can bring, but a smaller store like Fresh Figures doesn't have, unless you want to pay a lot of money and lose money, he can't get those in. So the things that have the toy licenses, it's hard for a small retailer to bring in. You aren't asking for all that, but that's why small retailers either don't, or they have to sell them expensive. So he doesn't want to have to mark that kind of stuff up. So he doesn't have SHF, Star Wars SHF, at least currently. Now that could change, like if Diamond would start distributing them, or if they're dealing with a distributor that they do have a business with, I can get them. But through his channels, I get it right now. We have blue lights. Which do I prefer? Let's see. I think I like the top. That's blue. I'm going to say purple now. Alyssa said blue. Riddick said purple. I'm going to turn to purple. It was purple because the table lights that you can't see, but they're coming over, were red, and it was blending and turning it into purple. That's what happened. Hey, Siri, turn the kitchen lights purple.
You got it. Coming right up.
Oh, why are you the one doing it? Hey, Siri, turn the table lights purple.
Okay.
And see, now we have actual purple, proper purple. And the lights above me, we could do that too, all over the house, but then it'd be hard to see me. So that's the Star Wars thing. These are Philips Hue bulbs. They are expensive. Don't get me wrong. When I built the house, I outfitted all the lights with smart bulbs. Well, I don't know that it'll do rainbow. I don't think rainbow, because you got to remember things have to be talked about in coding language, the way a computer understands. And rainbow, I think. I'm going to head off for a bit, watch MST3K. Stay waiting for Josh's stream. Alyssa, thanks for joining. Enjoy MST3K. Is that the new one? The one with our friend from, I can't even remember what that channel is called on YouTube, or old MST. But thank you for joining. I'll see you in Josh's chat if you're awake. Feliciano, you're welcome. I can individually, Wally, make the lights different colors. Let's see. Siri, turn the kitchen lights rainbow. Oh, Siri, turn the kitchen lights rainbow.
I can't do that because I'm not sure what you mean by rainbow.
Yeah. See, and what's interesting is that Siri actually responded to me, I'm not sure what you mean by rainbow, saying, I understood everything else you said, but the coding doesn't make sense to me. I don't know the word rainbow. Rainbow is not a color. So it couldn't do it. It's kind of cool. We're Squeeze It logo or Squeeze It designs. Excited for a Squeeze It shirt. Everybody going to get a Squeeze It shirt? If you're going to get a Squeeze It shirt and you're in the chat right now, put rub it. You know, rub it. Or if you're at least interested in getting a Squeeze It shirt. Andrew, how are you with the little face? I don't know what that little face means, but hello. But so Siri could also unlock and unlock the door, open the garage, close the garage, adjust the thermostat to whatever temperature I want it to be, turn on the heat, turn it off, all around. Alexa can do all those things too. Sorry, cancel. And you can, yeah, you can.
Entities include South Korean Independence Day, Indonesian Independence Day, Philippine Independence Day, Jamaican
Independence Day.
And Diwali. To see a longer
Diwali.
take a look at the Alexa app. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
Thanks, Alexa. So the Echo, which is what that thing is called, if I don't say her name, that one has a screen on it. I'm going the wrong way, as you can see. So that one I can also bring up my cameras and look at them from. So like if somebody's ringing the door, I can ask the Echo to show me who's at the door. Stuff like that. Kind of fun. It's kind of neat. I've been on for an hour, 50 seconds. I'm going to go 6 more minutes right at 2 hours. And then everybody can get ready for the next stream or whatever else. All right. Steve says the Hue lights with motion detectors are great. I agree. They make little motion detectors that are this is an Apple TV remote. I don't know if any of you have an Apple TV, but about a third of this size. They make these little detectors that you can just put wherever, and you can set them to do things. So like when you walk by, I want you to, hey, squeeze it. I want you, turn the lights to this color or turn the lights on or off. They also make things for the door. So like I have them on all my doors. So like when I open the door to my garage, it turns on the lights. I can make it turn on the lights and open the garage door, whatever. So all of that is available. Yeah, total electric, Rudick. Everything's total electric. And so they make all kind of accessories. The one thing I don't have for the smart home I want is blinds. I'd really like my blinds to be smart. But I was stupid and didn't get them installed when I built the house. And I have these nice Venetian blinds all through the house. They're nice wood. They were not cheap. And I don't want to replace them. And then to put the mechanized motor to turn dumb blind smart is not cheap either. So I'm just gonna live with it. But I would love it. I would love it because you can put like the solar reader and a solar panel on the outside, and it can judge by. You can say, I always want my house to be lit at this level, and it'll judge by how much sunlight's in, how much to let in, how to close them, adjust them, whatever, and then it can adjust your lights too. That's awesome. That's awesome. Lewis, what's up? Yeah, it feels awesome to be home. Let me tell you, it feels awesome to be home. Would you guys like this if I do more of these live streams? I'll try to do on the weekends when I can. I'm going to do them earlier in the day. I don't want to interrupt when Foxy streams or Josh streams or whoever. And plus, I usually try to mod those. But would you yeah, I do need to make sure. Yeah, I don't want to get copyrighted, Eric. The squeeze it drink. That's true. Would you like it if I did these when I'm on the road by myself? Like if I'm sitting in the hotel, I'm done with work, I'm not hunting or anything, and I do would you like a live stream, for an hour, random evenings? Would that be fun? I could try to set up a schedule. It's really, really, really hard for me to set up a schedule just because I never know when I'm going to be. Josh, let me know when you come, and we'll try to figure it out or meet up somewhere, whatever. Louis says yes. Feliciano says yes. I am very busy, but I try to make time. I mean, I really enjoy spending time with you guys and sharing things. I like the second. Yeah, I like the second one more. Make up a nice sandwich and tell them to squeeze it. I wish Siri can make a sandwich. There's probably something that can make a sandwich. So let me know. You can, if you're watching this later, leave in the comments or you can think about it. But it'd probably just be like an hour during the week. Luis, it's crazy. I had to drive up from the airport, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but everything's here. Today, Saturday, crazy. I'm not going back downtown. I'm not trying to find out that madness, but there is a lot going on. And that bridge didn't get opened up, the flip bridge that would get you back and forth from the stadium to the MARTA. That's bad. I think Atlanta spent $10 million extra to get it ready for the Super Bowl and didn't get ready. Apocalyptic says yes. Carlos says yes. I appreciate that, guys. I'll try to do it. I can't promise every week, and I'm not going to do it when I have people with me because I'm not going to not go to dinner with my friends or my coworkers or whatever because I need to go live stream. I mean, I have to live my real life in real life first. But there are a lot of times that I'm traveling by myself. I mean, even this week, I could have done it this week. I didn't get to film anything, but I could have live streamed from the hotel. But if you want to talk and just chat, ask questions, no, the diagonal one. I would love to do that. So I'll try to do more of that. I appreciate it. Wally says, well, I appreciate it. Wally, thank you for supporting and joining. Yeah, Eric, I can do that and just see. I'm not going to do it late. I'd rather do it, kind of after work when we're, the happy hour special, that type of thing. That would be my goal. Yeah, but when I'm home, it's nice. I could use my laptop and do it from the toy room. I'm downstairs. So you can see like all my comics and you can see the kitchen and the porgs and the bar and all this, but I can go upstairs on my laptop and do it in the actual toy room or on my phone, that kind of thing. Josh, yeah, swap we can do. That's a good place to meet. It's up north, up I-85, so you can do it. It is Groundhog Day, Apocalyptic P, and the groundhog said spring is coming. I don't believe it. Not when people are having weather that feels like Antarctica. Is IP still alive? Has anybody checked with him? All those people died in Chicago. Yes, it was really cold when I was there. You're going to see it on this video tomorrow. It was really cold a couple weeks ago. I cannot imagine what it would be like right now. Thank you, Brent. I'll check those out. Yeah, Kennesaw Steel Collectibles is really good. And there's I can't remember what the other shop is. Josh, you need to go to Mountain Man Collectibles, which is in like northern Georgia in the mountains. I went there in a recent episode, Double Life. Awesome. Awesome. One of my favorite stores I've ever been to. Really, really good. Really good. That's a store to go check out. They got everything too. Everything. I know David bought some Marvel Legends like Kraven and Superior Venom, I think like $20 face price. Yeah. Josh, it's awesome. All right, but we've been going 2 hours. Josh's stream's going to start in a little while. So I am probably going to, hello, Leo. I'm going to end the stream here for now. I'm going to have some dinner, get ready to mod for Josh. I'll probably watch a little TV. Mike, how are you? I think one time we were up over 50 that joined. That's awesome. Carnage, thank you for the $5. We will spend that $5 on something cool and fun. Well, we'll spend the $3 because Google will take the other $2 on something cool and fun. I am really grateful for y'all joining. Thanks for the mods joining in. Thanks for all the questions. Check out Dub Life tomorrow. Is the new Dub Life. Check out Daily Dubs. I put out a trailer. A lot of people don't watch the trailers. I think you'll like them. Like I work hard on those to make them funny and fun and get you kind of excited for what's coming. So if you're not watching my trailers, just check them out because they're not getting a lot of views. But I think you'll like, and they're short, always just a minute. So check them out. I think you'll like it. Anyway, that'll do it. I got to figure out how to end the stream and not go, oh, did I click the button? So I'm just going to say rub it, squeeze it. I clicked it. I touch it. I rub it.